Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Project SCovid. I am your host, Tristan Lee, and we are in October, everybody. Didn't September go really quick, or was it just me? Maybe because it was Sickle Cell Awareness Month and there was so much going on. It just seemed like September came and went very, very quickly. But listen, I'm glad we're in October. I'm glad we're in fall. I love the fall. Sweaters, all that stuff. Staying comfy and cozy is my thing. So I am very excited. Speaking of how excited I am excited about also our next guest that's coming up. I am going to be interviewing Mapillar. She is the founder and president of MTS Sickle Cell Foundation, Inc. A little bit about her is she's inspired by her three daughters who battle sickle cell disease. Mapillar founded MTS Sickle Cell Foundation, Inc., a nonprofit organization to bring awareness to sickle cell disease and provide support to families affected by sickle cell disease. Since 2015, the foundation has been provided frontline support to sickle cell families such as summer camps, housing assistance, medical coordination, fundraisers, and education and awareness events. Mapillar has served on multiple medical advisory boards and has received several special recognition awards for her inspirational work. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I can find Mapillar in the chat. I think I see her right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and add her. And while we're waiting, how's everybody's day going? I hope it's fantastic. My Friday has been so good. I woke up this morning feeling amazing, feeling charged. Hey! How
Hi,
are
can
you?
y'all see me okay? I'm good. I'm not good with this live things. I don't know how y'all do it. So let me know if y'all can see.
Yes, we see you. You look radiant and beautiful as ever.
So let me say I was trying to go for the swoop in
Yeah.
honor of you because you always have a good swoop. How am I
Yes.
doing? What's it giving?
Thank you. Yeah, right now I
Okay.
have a high ponytail with the middle part. I'm kind of
I
looking for
see
it,
that.
but I always love the swoop. So yes. And I love the red lips. The red lips are
Yes.
popping. Your skin is glowing. You just
Oh,
look
thank you.
so radiant. So radiant.
Thank you
So
so much.
now let's get into it. Did I do your bio pretty good? Did I do it
You
justice?
you did very well, and I'm just glad I wasn't on camera because I'm like, oh my gosh, can y'all just hurry up? Let's talk. Stop with the bio. I'm always so shy, whatever, when folks are going up the bio. But you did amazing. You
Thank
did.
you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's get into it. So, can you tell us a little bit about your vaccine experience and how did having three children with sickle cell influence your decision about getting the vaccine?
Oh, that's so interesting. I think first of all, for me, it was never a matter of hesitancy. It was more of when is my turn, right? Because
Right.
they had, the first responders had to go first and whatnot. So for me, knowing that I have three kids with sickle cell disease, our home we're part of the vulnerable population. And
Mm-hmm.
I've always felt that our best way out of this pandemic is through the vaccine. I trust the science. I have seen like I'm from Liberia, and the Ebola virus was horrible to my country. And I saw how quickly they came up with a vaccine and they were able to put a stop to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was never a matter of do I get it or do I not? It was more of I'm afraid of needles and
Yeah.
and oh, it's gonna hurt, but I gotta get through it. But I remember before my first shot,
Mm-hmm.
I was because people were talking about side effects and things like that. So I wanted to be as prepared as possible. And so I read somewhere, and please don't ask me where I read it because I don't remember. So I read somewhere that, start hydrating 2 hours before, take ibuprofen in that 15-minute window that they're observing you, and continue to move your arms. So the first time was like, it went by so beautifully. I was nervous, but even the shot did not hurt. I felt embarrassed because, I'm there with the nurse and she's like, "You just did that for no reason." Because it didn't hurt. It really did not hurt. And I'm so proud of my sticker to show that I'm doing my part. And so, yeah, I think the first shot was it went smoothly. The second shot, I did have some sensitivity at the site of injection. But, I took that as a sign that the good Lord wants me to rest. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep this off.
There you go.
And by the next day, I was good. So, yeah, no problems whatsoever.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your transparency with that whole thing, because
No problem.
it's like, everybody you hear, they're like, "Oh, it came out so quick and blah, blah, blah." But like you said, you know what I mean? What happened, with your country and all that stuff, like it was needed quickly. And the response, for the vaccine being that fast, like I had no issue with it. I was like, if it's going to protect us,
it.
Yeah, if it's going to protect us and get us back to, normal life, like let's go. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, those people who do say it came about so quickly, my thing is everything was shut down. And all of the best minds in the world had one job. And that was to come up with something for us. So what make you think that with all of the innovations and all of the technology, all of the, like how far science has come, what make you think that all of these smart people can't come up with anything? And as an advocate who is in the space where we are relying on therapeutics to, to help our patient population, we're trying to encourage pharma to come up with therapeutics. Of course, we trust the science.
Definitely.
If we don't trust it, that's a big problem, because these are the people we're hoping will someday cure our loved ones, will someday come up with, therapeutics so that we can live as normal a life as possible. So it was never a doubt. It was just, I'm afraid of needles.
Yeah. And like, I was kind of like the same way, but I was like, you know what? I have no business being afraid of needles, you know what I mean? Especially being through all I've been through and taking way bigger needles. So when I did get it, I was like, that was it. Okay, whatever. So yeah, like I feel you on that one. Now, my next question is, where did you go to get information about COVID vaccines?
It was all over the TV, social media, Google, and we looked stuff up as a family, because all three of my daughters have gotten the vaccine as well. Okay. And so I remember my oldest daughter, Tuli, she's a junior commissioner in our county. They had a webinar where they had the epidemiologist, I can't say that word, but the lead scientist in our county, she made herself available and answer all of the questions that the kids had to have. And if you ever want to understand something, let kids ask questions, because the experts get to break it down like to the very basic of level that anyone can understand. So there was just the internet. I think as far as vaccine education, yes, there could be more, but there has been a lot of education. I think if there's any hesitancy, then it's definitely not because of a lack of education about the vaccine. It's like we're begging people, come on, take the vaccine.
Like please.
And on social media, everywhere, you have little details about on our page when we're getting ready to post. They're actually pre-saved wording and verbiage about the vaccine that you can just click a button and it's there. So I feel like the powers that be have done so much to try to make people as, scared as possible about the vaccine. But sadly, we are where we are with it.
Yeah. But I know, like, hopefully as people start seeing the more approvals, like from Pfizer and like Moderna, like they'll be a little more at ease since it's FDA approved
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
hopefully that'll change some things. Now, my last question is, what kinds of questions have you been getting from the sickle cell community about COVID-19?
I think, and especially since I was so public with when I got my shot, when the girls got their shot, all of the kids, the older two, my oldest is 17, middle is 16, the youngest just turned 12. They actually waited 2 to 3 months so that they can all take the vaccine together.
Nice.
And so I share that. And one of the things that just stood out to me in terms of the concerns that the community has is they just wanted to know, like, can you keep us posted on any side effects? I think people just want to make sure that they're going to be okay, that,
Right.
by trying to prevent having the vaccine, they don't, react badly to it. So I think for the most part is, also which vaccine did they get?
Yeah.
Oh, which
Yeah.
vaccine did I get? I got the Moderna, and what influenced my decision is that my good friend, the commissioner of our county, that's what she got, and she did not have any adverse reactions to it. And I know everyone is different, but that made me feel like, okay, that may work for me.
Yep. Same here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got the Pfizer vaccine, and I know a lot of like my friends and family got the same. So I was
Mhm.
like, watching them, and I was like, well, Pfizer seems to be cool and on the up and up. So I'm down with that one. But
Right, the girls did get the Pfizer, and they actually did better than I did.
really,
They yes, they
okay.
did better. First time, no problem. Second time, um, some of them, like Hadra and Tuli, had sensitivity, but not as much as I did.
Hmm.
So they were able to go to school, and well, they're doing virtual, but they were able to do their schoolwork. They were not lethargic or nothing like that. So I feel like they did better than I did. It knocked me out for a little
Yeah.
bit. Well, I fell asleep. I rested. You guys, it did not knock me out.
Yeah. Yeah. God was just saying you just need a little rest. Just take a little rest.
Okay,
It's okay.
I rested.
Like they say, if you keep moving constantly, sometimes God will, make you have
Yes.
rest. So it's
Sometimes
obviously
you
just
have
what you
to take
needed.
the break. Yeah, you have to take a
Exactly.
break when you're given.
Exactly. All right. Do you want to do one more question?
You can. I think we're doing good on
Okay,
time.
cool. All right. So what advice would you
Mhm.
have for sickle cell warriors and their families who are deciding whether or not to get the vaccine?
Everyone, what I will say is that our community is a heavily vaxxed community. We get the regular vaccines and then some,
Right.
right? And we have, like I said, we've always trusted this.
Hmm.
We have to, because our way of life depends on it. Unless you're going to say, oh, I'm not going to seek any kind of medical care, and just handle sickle cell however it comes. But we are a community that believe in the science. And this is just this week, I know of 2 sickle cell warriors who are in the hospital because of COVID, and their kids.
Oh my.
We have to be careful. We have to think about ourselves, our kids. For me, I am the breadwinner of my family, so of course I want to be protected. I want to do everything that I can to make sure that I am being safe, and that the kids are safe, and that we're being safe for the community as well. So we all have to do our parts. If you are sick and tired of being at the house like I am, like I'm sure these girls are,
Yeah.
come on. Come
Yes.
on. I
Yes.
got the shot. Tristan got the shot.
Yes.
Ashley, did you get the shot?
Right.
We all have to do our parts. This is a community thing. Not necessarily sickle cell community, but the global community. We all have to do our part. And it's the vaccine.
It
You know
is.
what I mean?
It is.
It is. I have had situations where it hit really close to home. The whole family had the vaccine. This was within the last month. The whole family had the vaccine. And one of the family members was the only reason why they did not put him on the ventilator is because there was none available. He survived, but we were scared to death. We were so scared. We were scared that, we were going to lose a family member. So we have to think about those things and don't be that person that we see on the news where I wish I had taken it. Oh, I was thinking about it. Right. You can get it anywhere. Go walk into a CVS, a Walgreens, a Walmart. I don't even think they're requiring appointments anymore. Mm-hmm. Do not wait till you are too sick to make that decision, because then sometimes it'll be too late.
Yeah, and even when you are sick, like if you come in to try to get vaccinated and you're like feeling sick or whatever, they won't give it to you. You know what I mean? You got to wait until that passes and then come back. So it's just, take it while you're healthy, stay healthy, and, protect everybody in the community and everybody around the world. And let's just, continue to live well.
We all have to do our parts, you guys. We have to come together to protect ourselves first and foremost. We're all important to somebody. Protect yourself, protect the people around you. This is a vulnerable population. You cannot be listening to, regular, like the general public's rhetorics and not protect yourself. Mm-hmm. They can afford to. Honestly, nobody can afford to get this virus because you just never know how it's going to impact you. But for sickle cell patients, do not make that risk. Don't take the risk. It's not worth it, especially if you have something to prevent you or help you fight it. Yep. Give you a good chance. Don't take that risk.
Exactly. Like I said, just everybody, please, just do your best. Stay healthy. You know what I mean? Protect the community and protect this world that we live in, and let's just all continue to live and let live, right?
Yes.
That's the fun of it. So
I want to see everyone at the other end of COVID.
Exactly. We got conventions to get back to in person. Like, yes! I miss seeing all you guys in person and being able to, you know what I mean? Like, you know how we do on the last
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so ready.
Like, I'm ready. So. But thank you so much for joining us today.
You are so welcome.
If you have any, social media that you want to plug or anything coming up, events, please take the time to do it now.
What we got going on, Chad? Let me think.
October, Sickle Cell Awareness Month was last month, but October pops with events too.
September was a lot, I'm telling you. No, we have the Warrior Care packages that we're sending out to all. The goal is to send at least 1,000 care packages in the next 2 years. We have sent close to 250 just in the last month. So everyone, this is just in the U.S. I wish I could afford international shipping. Yeah. So if you have sickle cell disease, the only requirement is that you have sickle cell disease. So go to my3sicklers.org and request one. We do our due diligence to make sure that you do indeed have sickle cell or your child indeed has sickle cell, and we send you a care package. They have nice little fluffy blankets in there. There's like a pill organizer. There's like a nice gel hot cold pack that's shaped in the form of a heart. It's really cool. So you can actually go to our social media, My3Sicklers on Instagram or MTS Sickle Cell Foundation on Facebook, and you're able to see some of the items because warriors are getting them and they're excited. They're taking pictures. If families, as you stated in the beginning of this chat, we also provide financial assistance to families, and this is all across the country. So if you happen to be in need, if you're having, if things are rough right now, you're needing help with rent or utilities, we help with stuff like that. So please feel free to go to the website, my3sicklers.org, and put in a request, and we will be honored to support you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for all that you were doing for the community, and just thank you so much for your information. You are such a powerhouse in everything that you do. This was an honor to be able to interview you and talk to you like this. And like I
Listen,
said,
I'm honored. Stop that. I'm honored.
and like I said, I cannot wait to see you at the convention in person again. So we can
Yes,
get in.
absolutely. Thank
All
you for
right.
having me, and thank you to Sickle for this initiative. I think it's wonderful that such a platform exists and we're having these conversations because the community definitely needs to have truthful information right now, unbiased information right now. There's so much misinformation out there. So for Sickle Cell to have a platform that's specifically for COVID related information, Sickle, you guys rock. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And God bless you in all you do. And love
God
to
bless
your
you as
three
well.
beautiful children. I cannot believe, let me just say this real quick. When you said that you have a 17-year-old, I'm looking at you like you got on here and I seriously thought you were like in your like late 20s, like all tea. Like, I don't know what it is, like the moisturizer, the skincare that you're using, but after this, like hit me up in my DMs and let me know what it is, please.
Okay, I got you.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye,
Stay safe.
everyone. See ya. That was so fun. All
So
right,
what do
guys.
I do? How do I end this?
I think you can just click out. Let
Okay, so you okay, my bad y'all. This is so ghetto.
Oh no, you're fine. You're good. Love her. So yes, everybody, that was amazing. I love talking to Mapillar, and the foundation is everything. You heard everything she said. If you want one of those sickle cell care packages, go to the Instagram, go to the Facebook, and sign up. It's that easy. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope everybody has a great and blessed weekend. Please continue to live well and stay healthy. Until next time, everybody, God bless.